YouTube? We're back for another session. We've been just here relaxing. We had a good day today. It's Saturday. We had a great day. Pretty much. How's everything?
Everything's good. Everything is great, guys. So we want to talk to you a little bit about relationships. See what your views are, and
their views. I thought we was
our views.
What our views like?
Well, they can comment, maybe, on what they think about the little session. I think we're gonna go to therapy after this. Yes, love.
But pretty much we want to try to come up with a fun activity between the both of us. Asking each other some questions, some relationship questions, and see how this goes for us. So we're just gonna jump right into it.
All right.
What you got for me? You want to go first?
No, but you go first. I love when you go first.
Okay. So, I mean, we're gonna ask questions. It'll be for both of us to answer, but we'll go from there.
All right. Well, let me go ahead and ask a question while she's scrolling.
I ain't had that prepared, but go ahead.
Okay, so babe.
Yes.
What do you think the most important aspect of a relationship is?
The most important aspect of a relationship is communication.
Okay. Why would you say that?
So we can be on the same page, pretty much. As far as you being on a page and me being on the page, obviously we're not on the same page, so we're not communicating the way we need to communicate. You can have your view on what your intentions is and what you have going on in your mind, and I can have the same thing on my end, vice versa, of course. But with communication, at least I get a clear understanding of where you come from, and you get a clear understanding of where I come from, and we can come together, put our thoughts together, and come to one conclusion, I say. And from there we can work some things out. Okay. Same question for you.
I think the most important aspect of a relationship would be trust. Communication is good, but trust is also important, because if you're not able to trust the person that you're with, you're not going to be willing to communicate anything with them. So let's say, for instance, you have trust issues, then you're afraid to come to that person to discuss things with them because you don't know if that person is trustworthy enough to keep what you're telling them or taking what you're saying seriously.
Okay, so trust. Pretty much.
Like if I was to come to you and say, babe, I feel some type of way about the way X, Y, and Z is going.
Okay.
And instead of you voicing your opinion back to me, you take it and you go and you discuss it with other people, but I find out from a third party that you actually had an issue with what I said. Instead of you trusting, giving me the feedback, your feedback, you went out and you discussed it with somebody else. So that's why I say trust is important, because you have to be able to trust the person that you're with.
But you got to be able to trust the person and talk to them. It still goes back to communication. You got to be able to communicate with the person, right?
Right. That's what I said. Trust works hand in hand with communication.
Okay, yeah. Like, you throwing me off now. You throwing me off now. But because the way you break things down is like, in my mind, is like, okay, I just said the same thing. But trust goes hand in hand with communication.
Yeah, because if I don't trust you enough to come to you with something that's very important to me, and I go and I discuss it with somebody else, I'm not communicating it with you, I'm communicating it with somebody else.
Right.
So that's why I say trust.
My trust issues and whatever issue it is I have, so you can't trust me because I'm going to talk to somebody else about our situation.
Either that, or I'm going to talk to somebody else about our situation. I'm communicating outside of our relationship. I'm not bringing it to you and talking to you about the issue because I don't trust you enough to.
So why be with me? No, I'm just speaking in general. Why be with someone if you feel you don't have enough trust in them in order to come and communicate with them and let them know your views on certain things and certain feelings you have going on within the inside. If you feel you can go and talk to someone else or even me. I get what you're saying. I'm just giving a different scenario. That's all I'm doing. So, if I can't trust you and for you to come talk to me or me having to go outside and speak to someone else about whatever it is, why be with the person?
Exactly. That's why I said trust for me would be the most important thing because I want to be able to communicate with you the things that I'm feeling and trust that whatever I say to you won't leave outside of our relationship. It's just between you and me.
Now, I get what you're saying, but sometimes people need to vent, right? And sometimes venting to your partner, sometimes venting to your partner might not get it right away, or either your delivery at that time, your partner might not get it, right? So you might need to vent just a little bit just so you can get a clear view on how to communicate with your partner and how to let your partner know how to approach you and how to come, how y'all can come to a decision and talk about some things. Now, I get what you're saying.
Healthy venting. Yeah.
Healthy venting.
Healthy venting.
Okay, which is good.
Which is very good.
But just to go and just bad talk your partner, it's like, what does that say about you?
Exactly.
It says what do you say about you. But all in all, if you was trying to fix your relationship, communicate so you both can have that trust, so a trust issue won't be an issue in your relationship. So you'll talk about it.
Right.
Okay. So we got that clarity?
We got that clarity.
All right.
And trust.
All right.
Yeah.
Cool. So my question is, how much honesty do you believe is actually needed in a relationship?
I think 100% honesty.
Why you say that?
I'd rather be 100% honest and deal with the consequences than 50% or 75% because it makes the person feel, again, goes back to trusting, that they can't trust you. If you can't be 100% with me, I can't trust you.
Right.
How about you?
Right. Same with me. 100% honesty is definitely needed because if you don't like something, you need to tell your partner. If you like something, you need to tell your partner. That's the only way for your partner to learn you. You don't have to nitpick at every little thing. You don't want to be that petty partner. Just, oh, you didn't do this. Oh, you didn't do that. Oh, I don't like this. I don't like, no.
I don't like your attitude.
I don't like your attitude. I don't like how you come at me. You get in scenarios like that, and it's like, now y'all disagreeing
on petty stuff.
Petty when it's bigger things out here that really needs to be handled, really needs to be worked on, and pretty much that's the issue that you need to work on within yourself. I mean, that's what it boils down to. It's something that you need to work to within yourself, but honesty, all in all, is great all around. As long as it's healthy. Honesty, you're giving a feedback where you're being honest with your partner, but you're letting them know this is how I feel at the end of the day, and this is how we can come as one to try to fix this. Now, if you're not trying to fix that and you stuck in your ways, then it just ain't gonna work.
It's not gonna work.
It's just not gonna work. Just let's be 100 with it. It ain't gonna work.
Cut your ties and.
I mean, it is what it is. Now, if you're in a relationship, You know,
you need to be building for something.
if you ain't building for nothing, then just let it go. Stop trying to hold on to something that's not there. Now, if you're in a marriage, obviously you got through the relationship stage. Okay, so we got through the dating stage, relationships, and we did all that.
Now we're
So
together.
now we together and we're married. You know, we building. Cause I'm not just with you to just be here. We're building. We doing something.
I mean, my pillow can keep me warm, so I don't need just no body just laying next to me.
Nah,
I
not
need
sucking up no
something.
air.
I need somebody that's got a vision, got a plan. Let's make it happen. Let's put this vision, work this plan. Because without a vision, the Bible says it, the people will perish. And without a vision in a relationship or in a marriage, that marriage will perish.
Yeah, yeah. And you have to think do you want that? Do you want that? Is it worth it? Because if it's not worth it, let's cut these ties right now. You know, let's not waste your time. Let's not waste my time. Let's just keep it moving. Because, you know, we're not progressing. We're not progressing. Life is too short. And it's definitely extra short right now since the coronavirus is out. And, you know, I don't have time to play with you. You don't have time to play with me. So that's why I'm happy that I have my significant other. And we're building. We making this money, everything, do what it do for us at this time. Those that's playing with it,
play on.
I pray for you. I pray for you because, man, if you're not taking what they're giving you right now and making it work for you and you flipping it, giving it back to them pretty much in a way where you
coming out on top.
Yes. Man, come on. What you doing? What you doing?
Don't be asleep there.
We just saying, you know, we not here to preach, but we just here to talk a little bit tonight. But what's your question? Now you gotta have a question.
Okay. So my next question is, Faith, what drew you to me?
What drew me to you? Your conversation, like you was able to keep an intellectual conversation with me, and it wasn't dull because I'm not a person that loves to hear the same thing repetitive. Like you can't do that with Fanny. Sorry, cause what we talking about. So that in the beginning, when in the talking phase, when we actually met face to face, you was a nice person in person. You know how some people can talk to you over the phone for a while.
Mm-hmm.
And that same person, I was talking, look at Brittany and dude.
On 90 Day
Fiancé,
the other way.
She talked to him for a whole time, like for a while. So that's like
a year.
Talking to you for a minute, and I'm talking to you, and I feel this genuine person. I feel this person that I believe. That's good too. You gotta believe in some things, and some things you gotta take faith, and you gotta step out there. I believe that we was gonna have a good relationship. Like I put it out there, like this is what it's gonna be. This is what we doing, because I feel it in her, and I already knew what I was bringing to the table. So it really drew me to you, that I was able to have these conversations with you, and you was able to feel me on a level where nobody has.
Okay.
So same question for you. I like that. What drew you to me?
Over the phone, it was your voice. I was like, I like this accent. This is so sexy. Like, whoa, that was like amazing. And then when I seen you face to face, I was like, man, that voice matched that face.
It be that sex.
Jesus, take the wheel. Put it in neutral, because I'm not going to be able to drive this car right now. But yeah. So when I met you in person, it was genuinely love felt. I was like, oh my God.
Yeah, it was a connection.
I was
it
like,
really
I
was
think
a connection.
I'm in love already.
And you was, because you got sick when I left. But
You put the
She
EBGBs
was
on me.
real sick. I can't
You put the EBGBs on me.
All that,
You put
sis.
the EBGBs on me.
All that, sis. But anywho, I mean, in all, that's what I love about our relationship. We can talk, and we can talk about anything, you know, on a serious level. We can laugh, we can play, we can do all that. Some people can't. Some people stay on serious, and some people not trying to meet each other halfway and try to understand the other person. Like, she's been through some things. I hear her, and I understand where she came from. I've been through some things. She heard me, and she understand where I came from. So we try to put it together because we both been hurt.
We've both been
broken, all of that. So why not come together as one and try to make it right for us, for our future, for our kids' future, you know.
Yeah.
All in all. But anywho, next question.
So you, ma'am.
How do you deal with difficult situations?
Ooh, Jesus.
Come on.
Well, I tend to, it depends on what the situation is, I guess. Because I tend to keep it to myself and talk it out with my multiple personalities.
Wait, so what y'all be telling each other? I need to know.
It's not that serious.
So one is calming one down, and the other one is like, let's tear it up.
Babe, you know I'm a Gemini.
I know.
So
you got about 51,000 of them.
You know my personalities, they tend to work with each other because I got that personality that's like, okay, just let it flow off your back like water. And I got that one that's like, look, you about to get this business. And then you got the other one that's just like, I'm going to tell you how I feel, and you don't like it, too bad. But majority when I'm in a difficult situation, I pray about it. I sometimes journal it out, write it out, so I know, okay, these are the pros and cons or whatever it is. And then from there, I kind of just work my magic.
Okay. What might the magic be like? How do you?
I mean, the majority of the time, you know, I talk it over with you. We'll have a conversation. We'll have a deep conversation about it. You know, it might not be right then and there while it's bothering me. It might be a couple of days later. You know, I got to sometimes take it all in so I can know how to deliver it to you because, you know, you're very extraordinary.
Extraordinary.
And I have to bring it to you in such a manner that you're able to receive it.
Right. Okay.
So if I bring it to you when I'm way up here with it,
I'm not going to receive it.
You're not going to receive it, and you're already in like, I don't understand. And then
I go to asking questions during her trying to give her you know, testimony, what she's trying to vent to me, and I go to asking these questions in between, and she gets frustrated. She hates when I do that, but
because I can't get out what I'm trying to say.
I'm trying to help you get it out, but for her, it's like, no, be quiet, let me get it out how I'm going to get it out. But for me, I'm like, I'm trying to connect the dots. I'm trying to connect the dots when you from A, you done went all the way to D, and now you went back to B, and then now you...
If you let me presentation, babe, if you let me present it, I promise you, look, you let it get it all out, and then you ask your questions, I think it'll work.
I'm going to try it.
Yeah, I think we should try that because when you get to asking questions, then I done lost my train of thought because now I got to stop what I was thinking about it, answer what you're asking me, and then, yeah. So that's why it takes me a couple of days to bring it to you because I got to bring it out in sessions.
I mean, I get what you're saying, but I kind of feel bad because it takes you days.
I know.
It takes you days to get your train of thought to, like, that shows the type of person I am too with exploding, but I mean, I try not to get there. I don't get there. It's just I need understanding, and with understanding for me, I need details. So don't just come to me and, hey, this, like, you're giving me the middle before you give me how it started, because how did all of this start? You know, if a situation popped off within family, or something happened on the outside, okay, well, hold on, back up. Like, this is how I talked to her. Like, hold on, like, how did this happen? Like, and this is in the midst of her telling me whatever happened. So I get it. I'm gonna work on that.
Okay.
That's something. Yeah, I definitely need to work on it. Let you get it out completely before I start asking questions. But I be thinking, if I don't ask my question right away, I've been forgotten.
And I've been thinking, if I don't answer her question right away, I'm gonna forget it. So now I done forgot half of what I was supposed to be saying, and then that's how the repeat conversation come up, because then I'm like, oh, I remember it, and then I try to go back. Faith, I'm not trying to have the same, but you didn't let me finish the first conversation because you asked 1,000,001 questions, and I had to answer those questions, and we got off topic.
All right, I'll work on it. I said it. I admit it. You know what I'm saying?
How do you deal with your stress?
I try not to get in conflict. I try. I try not to get so. But if it's certain, depending on what it is, I might shut down. I might just not want to talk at the moment, because me shutting down, that's honestly me collecting my thoughts.
That's so aggravating. That right there drives me
So you don't
mad.
want me to collect my thoughts?
I want you to collect your thoughts. But babe, you collect your thoughts. When you go to collect your thoughts, you go to sleep and you wake up the next day like whatever happened the day before didn't happen. So a lot of times, if we're in a disagreement, you'll go to sleep on it. It's still on my mind. You're over there knocked out, snoring. I'd be like, oh,
that's me collecting my thoughts. And I'm gonna get right back to you, because believe me, it's on my mind. But this is my meditation for me. Like, I gotta take it all in. You know, depending on the situation, I have to take it all in. I have to, like, digest all of that. Like, it be a lot sometimes, and I have to digest it where I'm dissecting a lot of things so I can get details. I don't know, maybe it's just me going too much in my thoughts.
Babe,
depending on what it is.
But babe, you go to sleep, and then you'll wake up the next morning, and instead of us having the conversation to get it out in the open.
But if it's an issue like that for you, then why not you bring it back up?
Because you be like, I'm gonna relax and collect my thoughts, and I'm gonna get back with you.
Because this is me not trying to explode. This is me, but this is my mechanism. This is what I do.
That's a horrible shutdown mechanism.
How?
Because
that's a therapy session. We gotta talk. We gotta talk to Dr. Powell. We gotta write that down.
Like, if we have a disagreement, which we haven't had one, thank God, knock on wood in a minute.
God.
But if we have a disagreement, you'll go to sleep and sleep all night like we ain't had no disagreement. Then you'll get up the next morning, hey babe, what the hell you jolly about? We did not address the issue. And I just be like, whatever, it's over with. Just push it out your little mind.
Do we not get back to the issue at hand?
9 out of 10 times, no.
But okay, so if 9 out of 10, we do. I feel we do, but it's just not at that moment. Just like you take 2 to 3 days to collect your thoughts and get it together on how you're gonna come at me, so I can receive your message. This is mine.
So it takes 2 or 3 days for us to resolve the issue.
The same way it takes 2 to 3 days for you to collect it. What you talking about, girl? Bye. Don't come for me. What you talking about? But it takes you 2 to 3 days or whatever amount of days for you to collect your thoughts on how you gonna come at me because you don't want me to come at you a certain way, right? When you deliver whatever you're delivering because you want me to receive it, right?
Right, honey.
Got it. So if we have a disagreement or whatever right now, if we talk about which we've been good at that though, we'll talk about it and we'll get it out in the open. I guess you're speaking like on like past it, depending on what it is.
Yeah, I'm just saying, like in the past.
Okay, and I do that.
You used to, and the subject would never be discussed. I used to be like, okay.
But why? If you had an issue with it, why haven't you brought it up? If you had an issue with it,
because I'd be like, you be like, cause you get up and just be jolly and happy the next day.
Because obviously, if I'm getting up the next day and I'm jolly and happy, I'm not letting what just happened the day before stress me out.
Yeah, you just slept it off.
I'm not letting it stress. But why? It's off me.
Yeah.
So I guess.
See, and this is why we don't have confrontational or heated discussions, because I would prefer not to go to sleep angry. Babe can go to sleep just be like, if I go to sleep angry, that is on my mind. I'm awake. I'm looking at the ceiling like I wish she'd hurry up and wake up so we can talk about this. But by the time she wake up, I've been on dozed off, so I'll be like, forget it.
Now she's sleeping. I done slept all night. Hello. I done slept all night. She's up all night thinking about this discussion we need to have, how we're going to have it and whatever. And now when I'm up, now she's going to sleep. So
that's how I do it.
So why not just go to sleep with me? And we'll get up, and if it's still on your mind, if it's still bothering you and lingering you, and it's that question mark because you want to answer, right? Mm-hmm. Why not address it?
Well, if it ever happens again, then that's what
Please.
I'm going to take some Benadryl or something.
Go to sleep, get a good night's sleep, wake up, and talk to your girl. What y'all say? Talk to your girl, because I mean, I'm not that bad, yo. Don't get it twisted, and don't make it seem like I'm just that bad. Man.
No, babe, you just spoil. That's what it
Who's for me?
I mean,
stop playing. You do that.
You just
she did that to the point where I can't live in like I go in the outside world, yo. I'm messed up. My wife does everything within the outside world. In here, she does everything. I be like, babe, we had an argument today about literally me putting the mask on the rear view and I couldn't fix it. She fixed it correctly for her. She said I'm struggling. I'm not struggling. And if I'm struggling with putting a mask on top of the thing, let me struggle.
She was struggling.
Let me struggle.
It was taking too long. It's just one flip. Whoop, flip. Whoop. Babe was like, and I'm just like, honey, it's not just serious. It's just ease it up there. She's like, oh, let me do it. Guys, when I try to help her, because I be foreseeing things ahead of time.
Foreseeing things? You know what? Nonsense.
Foreseeing. Example, mommy sent babe a laptop. I have the same laptop. It's an HP. So I was like, babe, would you like me to help you set it up? No.
Because I'm trying to do it myself. I'm trying to be that nerd, geeky woman.
But
it's not
your
me.
Calling. That is not your calling.
But it's not me. I'm more handy. I'm more hands-on with fixing things. I get it. So I tried. But go ahead, finish.
So she's struggling to turn on the power button. And I'm like, with the HP computer, it's brand new. You got to put the power cord in it, plug it in, and then turn it on. So she's struggling. And I'm just like,
she's just watching me. All because I said no.
Because I asked you, because I already knew where this was going to.
So now, me, in the midst of it, I'm like, now you see I'm struggling, woman. Now she over there.
So she picks up the
instructions So now I get the instruction and I'm reading the instruction and say, oh, plug it in and then do the power thing or whatever. So she's like, I was gonna tell you that. No, you waited all the way until it got to me doing the window. I was gonna tell you that, but you didn't want to.
Hey,
I said yes. I
Geek
did say
Squad
no.
here. Geek
I did
Squad.
say no. I didn't want your help, but at the same time, be like, babe, you know you gotta just plug it in for it to turn. This is what I'm expecting for her because you see, I'm trying to do it over here myself. Don't get on the pettiness with me. It's just what I'm saying. You know, I'm over here being petty because I want to do it myself, and I can't even do it myself because I don't know about this stuff. But I'm trying. But me being hard headed, yeah, I was being hard headed and petty, and I said no. Let me do it myself.
Just like that. Y'all saw that head? Y'all saw that head? I was like,
Let me do it myself. And you was like,
okay, fine. Let me pick my phone up and stay in my lane.
She sat there, bro, and she sat
Watched
there.
her for like 10 minutes. 10 minutes trying to cut the computer off.
Trying to turn the computer on. That's all I was doing. And I could not turn this new computer on. And I was like, finally just picked up the instruction and said, yep, charge it up and then blah, blah, blah. And then she was like, yeah, I was trying to tell you that. And I looked like, I can just...
You see, sometimes my helpfulness will get you a long ways.
Yeah,
so then
and I let you do it because, you know, you like to do certain things. I mean, I guess that's all in all, this is why we connect and we match because...
Babe don't like to go grocery shopping. She doesn't. So I'm that person. And with the pandemic now, I'm really that person that just orders from Walmart and just drive up and let them put it in the trunk of my car because I get in there and my anxiety kicking. Man, all I wanted was some ice cream last week. That's it. Some ice cream. All the lines were long. Self-checkout was literally back to the spices and the sugar. I was just like, this is ridiculous. All I wanted some ice cream. I just wanted some rainbow sherbet, some bluebell, black walnut, something. I couldn't even get the ice cream. Even the regular, they had all the registers open. And it was just a line. I was like,
my wife.
Oh, I was so mad. And then I was going to go to Baskin Robbins and get some ice cream. They had a line.
Oh, they had a line, baby?
I was like, this ain't my day.
But, yeah, all in all, she does the groceries because she's the type of person, she will make a list of things we need or whatever. And I'm that type of person, if I go in the store, I'm snatching just whatever I think we need.
No.
And she like, no.
I let babe go grocery shopping one time.
It's not to say I never grocery shopped. I did. I got 4 kids. You know, I did this before. But like I say, I go in there and I get whatever we think we need and whatever I know for sure in my mind that I'm missing. But that's just not how babe shops. And
we had
so
the same amount of
she
money.
does it.
We had the same amount of money. Babe went grocery shopping, spent all the money. I went grocery shopping. I came back with like about $150 extra. Because I go in and get what we need. Baby, like, then come back and be like, oh, we had this. Oh, we got it. We don't have to get it no further time. Bro, we didn't need it. Why we got 12 of these things?
So, again, we came to the conclusion that she will be the one to go grocery shopping. Great, we got it. Great.
I keep up with all of the household everything's tissue, paper towels, toothpaste, laundry soap. Yeah.
I mean, that's just her thing. And I'm going to let you do your thing.
Yes.
But the little simple things that I be wanting to do for myself, baby, let me do it. And if I'm really struggling and there's no instructions near me, I'll call you, babe. I need your help.
Yes, I will help you there.
Got it? Great. Cool.
Great.
We got any more questions?
Yeah.
We got any more questions?
I don't think
this
we
is
have.
cool.
This is
We
cool.
talked a little bit. You know, all in all, we just love talking about our relationship. We came a long way.
The road.
And it's only been a few years. And we know we have more. No.
We're coming up to our 3rd year anniversary together, guys.
Yeah.
Ooh,
And 2
November
years been married.
26th.
We've been married 2 years and 3 years going together. But just that alone has been a lot. It's been a lot. So we know we have more, and we're just excited and happy about our future. But all in all, what we're trying to do is fix it now
Versus later.
versus later.
You always want to fix it in the beginning.
Yeah.
Because if you don't fix it in the beginning and you wait too long and it gets out of control and out of hand, there's no fixing.
How you gonna fix it then? Because now you both are set in your ways. You both are not trying to adjust to to each other's feelings, and it's like, to try to, I don't. She's not submissive to me. I'm not submissive to her. Like, it's just we do what we need to do to make sure each other is straight.
I wish you'd be a little more submissive.
Why?
It'd be such a wonderful feeling.
Wait, what the hell just happened? Why did you make this voice?
That was my man voice.
But what do you mean more submissive in what way? You can't even explain it. Like I said,
that's a off the camera conversation, and then we'll see.
Because she's stuck on that one thing.
Yes.
That's it.
Yes.
That's it. She's
Yes.
stuck on that. But everything else is what?
Good.
That's it. That's it. So, I mean, that got more work to do. I already talked about that. You already know what's up with that. But all in all, me and, we're good. We just fixing us now. So we know for sure our future is going to be ecstatic. Like, that is going to be great.
We're speaking things in existence.
In existence, because that's what it's going to be.
I spoke something in existence.
And it's happening. Man! It's
Amen.
happening. So we'll update y'all on what that is. And, just stay tuned for it. We just want to speak more on us, more about us being a lesbian couple, living the life we live and pretty much coming up together.
Yep.
Coming up, doing it together. That's pretty much all in all what we got.
So guys, guess what? Don't forget to hit that like, subscribe, and turn on those notifications so you know when your girls are back. Leaving you from the 813.
Woo! It'll be your girl Fanny